Have you ever wondered about the roots of the Israel-Palestine conflict that has been going on for decades? Welcome back to Thrive EDU, where we dive into the stories that shape our world. Today we're going to explore the complex history of this conflict, its key events, and its ongoing impact. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep up with our latest content. And if you're interested in supporting us further, consider visiting our Patreon page. Without further ado, let's delve into the past to understand the present. The story starts in the year 1948 with the declaration of the State of Israel. This announcement rang across the world, sparking a beacon of hope for some, while fueling frustration and resentment for others. The United Nations had proposed a partition plan, an attempt to establish separate homelands for Jews and Arabs within the land of Palestine. However, this proposal was far from universally accepted. The Jewish community, still reeling from the horrors of the Holocaust, embraced the promise of a homeland. But for the Arab majority, the plan was seen as an imposition, a violation of their rights to the land they'd called home for centuries. As the State of Israel was born, so too were the seeds of conflict sown, igniting tensions that would flare for decades to come. This event marked the beginning of a series of conflicts that would shape the region's future. The Arab-Israeli wars followed, further deepening the divide between the communities. From the late 40s to the late 70s, a series of wars and conflicts were fought between the State of Israel and various Arab nations. These wars had lasting impacts on the region, forever altering its political, social, and physical landscapes. The first of these, the War of Independence or Nakba, depending on one's perspective, saw Israel fighting against a coalition of Arab states. The result was a significant shift in territories, which only fueled the existing tensions. Subsequent wars, like the Six-Day War and the Yom Kippur War, further changed the borders and amplified mistrust, resentment, and fear. Each side carried their narratives, their losses, and their dreams of a homeland. These wars and their aftermaths shaped the historical narrative of both Israelis and Palestinians. They solidified the divide and made compromise even more challenging. The struggle for land became a central issue in the conflict. The quest for territory, a universal human instinct, intensified the Israel-Palestine conflict. As the newly formed State of Israel began to expand, territorial disputes became a major source of contention. The establishment of Israeli settlements in areas considered disputed territories, including the West Bank and East Jerusalem, heightened tensions. These settlements, viewed by many as an encroachment on Palestinian lands, have been a significant obstacle in the path to peace. The international community remains divided on the issue, with some supporting Israel's right to secure its borders, and others condemning what they see as a violation of international law. This struggle for land is not merely about demarcations on a map, but rather it's about identity, security, and the quest for a homeland. Despite these complexities and the deep-seated emotions involved, the search for a peaceful resolution continues. In spite of the challenges, efforts for a peaceful resolution continue. One proposed path to peace is the two-state solution. This plan envisions an independent Palestine living side by side with Israel in peace and security. The catch? Agreeing on borders, the status of Jerusalem, and the rights of Palestinian refugees. These thorny issues have stymied progress time and again, making a resolution seem elusive. Despite the hurdles, many still view the two-state solution as the best hope for a peaceful future. Fast forward to 2023, and the conflict persists. Recent events have reignited tensions, making the quest for peace more urgent than ever. As we step into the final stretch of 2023, we find ourselves in the midst of an ongoing struggle. The Israel-Palestine conflict continues to evolve, marked by intermittent flare-ups and attempts at diplomacy. It's a complex tapestry of history and current events, each thread woven tightly together. As we navigate these turbulent times, it's important to remember that understanding this complex history is crucial for anyone seeking to promote peace. This brief journey through the history of the Israel-Palestine conflict only scratches the surface. We've traveled from the birth of Israel, through the Arab-Israeli wars and the struggle for land, to the proposed two-state solution and ongoing struggles. The path to understanding is steeped in learning, so let's keep seeking knowledge, fostering empathy, and advocating for peace. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the Israel-Palestine conflict. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. And if you're interested in supporting us further, consider donating to our Patreon page.